Welcome back to episode 3 of the Liberty Dynasty. As we get into it, we can see that we're 7-4, 4-3 in conference play, so not great, but not terrible. We're definitely not getting our NIL expectation of 75% of our conference wins. As we jump over to the conference standings, we play Kennesaw State next, and we beat Delaware. With that being said, we could have a spot in the CUSA championship game. Before we get into it, got to swap to the baby blues with the red helmet. Second quarter, down by a touchdown. This is a big game that we got to clutch up if we wanted to spot in the championship game, or at least a shot at the spot in the championship game. Oh my goodness, green grass, please. Randolph, oh my goodness, do not get hawked. Ref, get out the way, do not get hawked. Oh, a little acceleration boost, that's money. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's a great, we needed that. We needed that. That helps so much. Hit the little 6-7 celebration, buddy. You've earned it. Randolph, and as you can see, that really put us ahead. Fourth quarter here, we're kneeling it out. That's another dub for Liberty University. However, as we bounce out to the conference standings, we can see we're still behind Kennesaw State, even though we just beat them. We also have a better overall record than them, and we're tied for our conference record, so I don't know if it was the points for or the differential that made the tiebreaker, but unfortunately, first year, we're not going to make it to the CUSA championship game. We're going to jump into some recruiting, though. Keenan Johnson, we're going to send the house on him. Also for Brendan Lane, 5'7" north-south blocker. We just need bodies. Don't judge me on how I'm recruiting right now. But we're also going to update his to be send the house and try to lock him down. Take a look at the Grubster, add 25. There's a lot of competition for Sean Pete right now, so we're going to try to sway him with the hometown hero pitch. Try to lock him down. One of my biggest gripes for the first season was that I couldn't fire both my OC and my DC. So that's what we're going to end up doing right here, because I don't want to be paying any of my coaches anything at this moment. We're not good enough for that. As we can see, John Mateer won the Heisman Trophy. Who cares? But then we get into our trophy winner, Bryce Randolph, our return specialist of the year. He got us a couple returns for touchdowns, and he was huge for us, honestly. Then we get the Boca Raton Bowl. Taking a look at the offensive and defensive coordinators. As I already said, I don't think we have enough NIL to be hiring coaches for money. So we're going to try to filter down to a more affordable coach, such as Adrian Reberg. Then we got Siaki Ojomo. We're going to take a look at the coaching tree for Javon DeWitt. And we're just going to offer him a little more to make sure he's interested in our offer, because I liked what I was seeing. I know I said I didn't want to pay any NIL, but only 25 I don't think is bad. Back to recruiting, we got a 3-star left tackle that signed with us, but this left guard, he's not interested, and there's other people making offers on him, so we're going to go ahead and take him off our board right now. As you can see, we were in a recruiting battle for Keenan Johnson, the 5'9" quarterback, 2 stars. And I'm genuinely curious in what job offers I have, and it's only Akron, and that's a step down from my yearly pay. Doesn't matter anyways, because we're committed to Liberty, and we're going to be the next Indiana. We're going to be coming up with the 2 stars and the 3 stars with our program. As you can see, we're getting hyped for the Boca Raton Bowl against Louisiana Tech. Mascot's getting hyped. Up by 3 against Louisiana Tech, headed to the 4th quarter. We're really looking to run clock here to finish out the game, and Coleman, wide open. If Udo wasn't Udo, our guy, Coleman would be such a good option at RB1. As you can see, Udo's hurt, so we got Coleman in at the Wildcat, and we're just getting anything that we want on the ground, honestly. But then again, it's the last game of the season. We got to give our boy Udo some touches, so we're going to put him back in at Wildcat, and he's going to get 5. He got 6, I'm sorry, but, you know, we're just going to keep running it up the middle. And, oh my goodness, I should probably take him out. Coach is going to take him out for me. I don't care. Davis in. We're just cycling through running backs at this point. We're just running that ball, and everyone's getting hurt, but good thing it's the end of the season. We're going to run it up the middle with Davis here, our 3rd string. And I think we just have a good O-line, honestly. That being said, we're going to kneel out the clock with Vasco for our first bowl game win with Liberty University. Beyond proud. And then we got the single season record for rushing yards. Also, we get our bowl game win. And it looks like we're going to get our offers accepted from both the OC and the DC. Now that we're at the end, I'm going to upgrade staying power. Heading into the NIL management for the current roster, I'm really at risk of losing everybody, and everybody wants a pay increase. The one guy I really feel like I will pay whatever he wants is Udo, because he carried my team, and I would not have won half the games I did without him. The only other people I think I want to go after for my NIL management is my offensive line, because they handled business, and honestly, left guard, right guard, I feel like I need them going into this next season. We'll try to throw money at D. Geith, our left tackle. We're also going to go after Isaiah Guy because he only wants 20 and we can throw him a little 25. Going back through these guys, I think I'm going to take back some of my NIL. I think I can persuade most of them by just keeping it under the halfway mark. At least increase my chances of keeping them without fully locking them down, because I was spending way too much NIL on all of these guys. For Udo, I do want to keep as much for him as possible because I really want to keep him. And sure enough, going through here, Coleman is a big loss to us, but I didn't want to pay him. Especially since we're keeping Udo. I don't really need to keep the backups, but we ended up keeping the left guard, right guard, and I believe Isaiah Guy is staying. I'm going to try to persuade a couple guys, but there's no shot that I keep any of them. But really going to miss Henderson next year. Slight update, we get a commit from Brendan Lane. Now we're going to jump into the transfer portal. I want to just see what the 5 stars look like. Do I even have a shot at grabbing any of these guys? And the answer is absolutely not. You're stupid for thinking that. Let's try to filter down the 4 stars. I'm not going to be able to afford any of those anyways. I fear the 3 stars is where we're going to be living for the next season or 2. And honestly, we're just going to go through here and try to check out playing style, proximity to home, maybe stay away from conference prestige, but honestly, I just got to take what I can get and try to offer them 5 coin. The 5 coin seems to be working. I'm going to slam this on just any 3 star that I can. It's so nice that I can only give 5, and it gives me such a boost for those recruits. For this guy, I've got a 35 coin for these 2 quarterbacks. Then the strong safety Cal L. Pascal, we're going to give 15. We got a hard commit from Keenan Johnson. Then taking a look at a lot of these guys, I'm the only one offering, and I'm very okay with it. Some of these I have some competition, but it's pretty rare. And so we're going to go into Dane Ball, our left edge, 6'6", and send the house on him because we have the hours from everybody else dropping, and we're going to give him a visit for the week 2. Lawrence Jones Harris, 6'2", will linebacker. We're going to put him on a visit for week 4 on his playing style. We're going to keep trying to schedule these recruits. Week 4, we get a boost because Lawrence Jones Harris is going with us, and we're going to put that on his pro potential. We're not going to stop at the visit. We're going to edit his scholarship to make it sweeter. We're going to end up doing the same thing for Tamarick Boyd, giving him 5 NIL. And as you can see, we're just going to let the screen roll in. Commit after commit after commit. Get a lot of 3 stars here. There's our dual threat quarterback that we wanted. And this just feels so nice because it's so hard with the recruiting, balancing the limited hours. During the season, we're slumming it with 400 hours a week. And then with the NIL, we barely have 200 NIL to work with. So hitting those 80 expectations is going to be huge for us going forward. We got to maximize as much of that as possible. That's where Rainmaker makes it a lot better because I get more NIL for the 80 expectations. Then we got to make sure that we're managing our budget correctly because I gave Udo all that money, but if Udo was asking for that much money as a freshman and I had how many years with him left, it would be tough to keep him. I would have to balance the budget by dropping some other guys and really going after the 0 NIL recruits, which is what I think I'm going to be spamming going forward. But the 0 NIL 3-star recruits, I'm coming for you. 6'8", 270 walking through the house. I want to shake your hand, meet your mother, and tell her you're in good hands. Allstate, baby. That was a free commercial. Anyways, wrapping it up here, and this just feels so sweet getting all these recruits. I'm going to clean up this board a little bit. Just look at who didn't sign with us, and it looks like we're pretty full. Okay, there's one we can take off. He went to Old Dominion. Good luck, buddy. And then this guy went to Arizona. That's the better pick, honestly. But as you can see, Conference USA, we're smacking them. 62 in the nation, and we're number 1 in the CUSA. And we spent double, almost double NIL than the next guy, but I feel really good about the 3 stars because no one else was racking in the 3 stars like us. Keeping it in the offseason, we're going to try to see if we need to encourage any transfers, and we don't. Like I was just rambling about, that roster NIL does not look good. They suggest 30%, and we're at about 60. So we got to do better next season, and I messed up this season. Let's go filter for the 3 stars and get to the boys who want us. Honestly, they don't even want us. The interest is 0, but I'm filtering for 0 NIL, and we're just going to start filling up this board. Starting with the trenches, because a lot of those guys left, and they're very expensive. So if I can get 3 stars that are high quality and 0 NIL, then that's a win. And we got to get it where we can. It's funny that I've noticed the tackles are a little more expensive than the guards this year. 10 to 20 NIL, but that makes a big difference when you're trying to double the NIL. And instead of 5 coin, it costs 40. So that's something to watch out for. We're going to go ahead and grab a couple edges on our board, some left and right. Reviewing our recruits, we got 1 gym, and we could only really recruit 14 players. That being said, I want to go take a look at my AD expectations for the year. Allow fewer than 30 a game, win all my conference games, and win a road game. Okay, well that's really lopsided and actually really difficult. First week I can offer recruits any hours or scholarships, so we're going to make sure we keep Trent Levitre very happy. We're going to give him double anything. And as you can see, we're only working with 300 hours this year. Going through, we're just going to try to double everybody. And then with how I've been playing, I really want a scrambling quarterback, and this dual threat looks pretty promising, so I'm going to try to play with the NIL and see what we can get from first week. I want to go after 2 as a safety net, so we're going to put Michael Sims on our board as well. And now our board is set, and we're ready for the second season for Liberty University. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next episode.